us nothing cause we on. Pressed out in the building cause we on. Hallelujah, what's this feeling cause we on. Cause we on. Cause we on.
Yes, greetings and phenomenal welcome to all geeks and fans. You are now listening to Spectacular Radio, brought to you in part by Famous Radio Live, and we're so honored to have you here. I'm your host, Andre Brown, and we are super excited to review movies, TV shows, comics, and all that geek fun. So it is a very, very different show today.
Extremely.
All I got is Steven today.
Right hand man.
We have some of the original team, you know, they're working. They have family stuff going on, and it's just so I kind of want to reference something really quickly for anybody, whether it be family, close friends. You know, mental health is definitely important.
Absolutely.
You know, definitely keep people in prayer, check on folks, make sure that they're doing well. You know, I just kind of want to say that. I'm not going to, you know, give necessary context, but, you know, definitely keep our other members of the Spectacular Radio family in prayer. You know, keep them in high hopes. When you know, do see them, you know, if you follow them on social media, definitely, you know, shout out to them and, you know, just check on them, make sure that they're doing well. We definitely love our team. We definitely love the individuals we work with. You know, Kevin, Gabe, Ricky, Melendez, they all bring a gravitas to the podcast in various ways. Each of them are extraordinary in their own unique way, and you know, we wouldn't be able to run it, you know, saying the podcast without having those special individuals. So I just wanted to take a second to acknowledge how great they are, how we appreciate them. You know, definitely appreciate Steven. Definitely honored to have him here with me today, so I won't be just rolling solo by myself.
Always honored to be here. Always.
But yeah, it's just, you know, me and Steven. Of course, as you know, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, you know what I'm saying? You know, Twitter, whatever Twitter is now.
XYZ.
Yeah, I know that you know, it straight look like a porn logo. Like you know,
I don't know, Elon be on something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but y'all was like, what is what's X? No, you did. This Twitter. I'm like, I ain't do that. Like, what you talking about? You know, biffs or something? Like, ain't nothing like that going on. What you talking about? So yeah, it was really weird. I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. I don't know why he changed the logo. He should have just left it alone. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, let's not focus on that. Anyway, let's go ahead and focus on positive stuff. So yeah, you find us on, you know, all, you know, the social media platforms, Spectacular Comics, LLC, and of course Spectacular Radio. Spectacular Comics is what's created, you know, it's like a Spectacular Radio is a spinoff of Spectacular Comics. Basically, we do, you know, we review comic books, TV shows, and things of that nature. But Spectacular Comics is the first shared comic cinematic universe in Virginia. Across a lot of different mediums, or, you know, YouTube shows. Of course, if you're following our YouTube channel, this is going to be up there as well. Of course, you know, we have our, you know, working on a novel. You know, we got the dramatic podcast episodes as well, the comic book. So, you know, we're doing phenomenal things. So I'm gonna have you introduce yourself, let people know where to find you at, and any, you know, thing you want to tag on for the mental health. You go ahead and say that.
Good evening, everyone. You know,
make sure they can hear you.
Yeah, we got good mics now, so you know. Your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, War Major, aka Big Steph. And you can find me on Instagram at BIG_JACX, and on Facebook at Stephen Jackson, STEPHEN, Jackson like Michael and Tito. And I'm glad to be a part of Spectacular Radio. Oh man, it's in the making. It's something spectacular.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. I'm working with good folks. Got some good brothers on the team, and you know, so I'm always excited about what we got next. So watch out.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to our, you know, jump in because we do have a special spotlight of the day today. So some things that we do want to go over. There are going to be some things because, you know, Steven has a busy schedule.
Yeah, I'm out here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be reviewing by myself. But I'm gonna give you two
here
the best
physical
context
and in spirit with the other stuff.
You funny, but I am excited to review Streamer Lifestyle with you, though, because we.
Oh yeah, at least I do that.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a
we
lot
look
of
at that.
yeah.
But
stupid
no,
secret
you gotta
invasion.
get on Andre
Secret
because
invasion.
he gotta let me know about the drops from the comics so I can go get them.
Yeah, we got you. You funded. So let's go ahead and touch segment 1, Spectacular Projects. So we are in production of Mayson, Diary of the Indestructible Girl, episode 2. Completed script. Production begins in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So we are doing some casting for it as well. I mean, if you're interested, if you're a teen individual that's in drama, definitely want to act or anything like that, definitely reach out to us. We can Spectacular Comics, or you can email us spectacularradio@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? So I can actually go over what the synopsis is. Now, episode 1 is on our YouTube channel, so you can definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Basically, the synopsis is it's a young girl. She has indestructible skin. It's because she's from a race called Juggernauts. Basically, they have indestructible skin. But she's actually dealing with the balance of trying to train to be a hero, all the while still going to high school. So it's a good like teen drama. If you like stuff, if you remember Sister, if you saw the show Never Have I Ever, that's on Netflix. Imagine those two things mixed in with hero elements and things of that nature. It's of course part of the shared cinematic universe of Motion Man and things of that nature. I'm gonna read the synopsis for episode 2. So Mayson has just revealed her secret to her best friend, and things couldn't be going any better. Wrong. Things are a mess, but now not in the sense that you would think, as she is balancing school life and hero life, all the while trying to keep her sanity intact. The teen drama adventure continues with new threats, new mysteries, and new boyfriends. I ain't gonna tell you. But as you know, we if you have heard from us, if you followed us for any time period, a couple of months ago, we did announce that our episodes are not going to go straight to YouTube any longer. What's going to happen is we're going to record the episodes, and then basically we're actually going to rent out a theater here in the 757 area. We'll sell tickets to that. You can actually come and actually see it. When you do that, you're supporting our actors and our actresses, right here, supporting their families, the merchandise, the franchise, items like, comic books, posters, pins, things of that nature, all of that, they'll be able to get a percentage of that. And then the company, of course, makes money to turn out more product as well. From what you've heard, as far as the breakdown and synopsis, and of course, what you've seen of episode 1 of Mayson that's on YouTube, how are you feeling about the Mayson show collectively, like the concept and idea that I did create? And what is your anticipation for episode 2?
Well, one, I like the whole concept and I like that the fact that you started with her in high school, because now you can kind of see her grow, not just as a woman, human being, but also with like a superhero. And I think there's not a lot of female superheroes that a lot of kids can relate to, and I think this is one of them. Just any age group, especially with the youth. I like the breakdown, the storylines, and how everything comes together. It makes sense. It's not all over the place, and that's I can say that to how brilliant your mind is.
I appreciate you.
No, real talk though. It makes sense. It's not Judgment Day.
Yeah, man, that thing is crazy.
No, but regardless of where you come in at, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not leaving you in the loop. Oh, I gotta go here and watch this. No, every episode is unique in its own. And like I said, I'm really excited about this. And I love this one, Anatomic Woman. It's just great. I'm not just saying that because you're my friend. It's really good, man. It's really exciting, man. I hope everybody gets a chance to look into it and just follow and just see how good this show is. And when the comics come out, and like I said, man, I'm just excited, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I like it though. You did good.
I appreciate you. So yeah, definitely check us out. Our episodes are on YouTube, of course, and then we have a lot of other projects and things coming as well. So let's go ahead and jump into segment 2, Movie Corner. So topic 1, Kraven the Hunter and Spider-Verse 3 delayed. So here's the info on that. So Aaron Taylor Johnson's anticipated Marvel outing, Kraven, is shifting to August 30th, 2024. Bro, that's like a 10-month gap, bro. From a planned October 6th. So it's supposed to come out October 6th of this year. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, the third film in the blockbuster Lord and Miller animated franchise, has been undated. It was meant to open March 29th, 2024. Due to union works stoppage orders, the voice cast cannot complete dialogue recording in time for the spring opening, and said a Sony source. So, with everything that's going on, as y'all got, everyone know, if you are into entertainment and you really, feel what's going on and stuff like that, that there's the writer's strike, they have the actor strike now going on, just started. What a lot of people don't know is that they still had some like finished last touches that they had to do to the script, but now they can't. So, because they're on strike,
a lot of things are incomplete right now.
And the voice caster can't do nothing because they're on strike.
Right.
So you're talking about a movie that requires a lot of animation, a lot of voice over, a lot of like finishing of the script.
Yeah, how much money is it costing them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro,
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they need to figure this out quick. It is annoying and it's very frustrating because they just literally released a trailer for the Kraven. We talked about that almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah, like oh yeah, all right, it's gonna be great. No, it's not. Exactly. It's not coming out till August, bro, next year. Sound crazy, bro. Like I'm like y'all, man. So yeah, but my feelings about it is very frustrating. I mean, I understand the logistical standpoint of it, but like it's not cool, bro. They need to the producers of the studios need to come down, sit down with the writers guild, and they need to sit down with the actors guild. Y'all need to go ahead and make these deals. Pay your actors, pay your actresses, pay your writers. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, for Spectacular Inc., that was me and Mr. Wayne's primary thing to make sure we could take care of y'all. We took months trying to come up with plans and stuff.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't mind working for you. Not just because, like you say, you my bro, you my brother, but you're fair. And like I said, I know God put me in a position to where I only deal with people that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Like when I deal with my filming productions, my stage play productions, and that's me moving correctly. I'm moving fair, correctly at the pace that God set me to. So that's why I'm not even worried about, because the first thing I already knew, I knew where your mind and heart was at. And I know that, you wouldn't try to lowball me, blackball me, and everything was coming, as friends, but as men and handling business. That's why, whenever you need something, I got it, because I know you're fair. So things like this won't happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not like, these are multi-billion-dollar companies.
Yep.
They can go to their CPAs and the accountants and trying to get something together.
Yeah, exactly. They can. I mean? They're not
so it's just like selfish and greed at this point. Because I was a couple actors spoke out, as a fellow actor, like I know how people can get like kind of discouraged because they're seeing a lot of things, but I mean, some things need to be exposed so we can make it better space for actors. But yeah, one of the guys, man, he showed like a residual check for something that he did, and it was like for like 12 cents, and I was like, there's no way in hell that every episode gets like 14 million views, and all you got was like 12 cents.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
The paper that it came to be sent was more than that. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I can understand their frustration, and sometimes it's contract based. But you gotta look at it like this too. If you're not say like starving artist, but you're trying to get on, you're just trying to get on, like your first contract, because that could get you to the next place where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, you got to know your worth, know what you bring to the table, and you just can't just sign anything. But I get, so I'm looking at all perspectives. Like if you're just coming off the street, I want to be acting, and you get an opportunity, you might not, the contract may be not as financial as you would like it to be, but you'll say I'll take it because you want to get the exposure to see, okay, he's good and I can work with him, so that lead to another door. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So but yeah, when he started breaking stuff down, I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this whole thing is crazy. So we have to keep updated with it. We'll let y'all guys know when we know more about when those movies are coming out. So let's go ahead and jump to topic 2 really quickly. So it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie review. I am the only one in the room that have seen the movie. So I'm alone. So I'm going to go ahead and review it. I'm going to review the information if you don't know nothing about it, though.
I was busy. I apologize.
Yeah, I know. I got you. He was doing his play, though.
No, real talk. I got a little bit of schedule, like for a couple of weeks. So anything that comes out, I catch up on, and then I give y'all love, because it's all about y'all guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So let's go ahead and review the info on it. So after years of being sheltered from the human world, the Turtle brothers set out to win the hearts of New Yorkers and be accepted as normal teenagers. Their new friend April O'Neil helps them take on a mysterious crime syndicate, but they soon get in over their heads when an army of mutants is unleashed upon them. Now, I'm going to say this. So I'm just going to, do my honest opinions. It was okay. So I'm talking as far as like, I am in the era when Teenage Mutant Turtles was coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, ours. I mean, ours. So, yeah. So, so it is near and dear to us. Just like if with Power Rangers and things of that nature and stuff like that. I mean, we go down the list and stuff that they're trying to rebrand that came from our generation, the best generation. But
of course,
so compare. I don't want to compare it because some people were trying to compare it to the first live action movie.
Don't do that.
It's not. It's live, but
you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, that one. That two was good, but the first one was the best one out of all the live action Ninja Turtle movies to me. Second one was the best one. Third one, it was all right. But and then of course they had the animated Tmnt movie not too long ago, which was a little bit darker. I like that one too, actually, as well. But I mean, this one, so it was somebody made a statement on Instagram, was like, you got grown men crying and whining about a animated kids movie. So. But I understand where it was coming from. So, like, I'm going to let you know, yes, I am in my 30s. But at the same point in time, I'm not going to sit here and whine and complain and they didn't do it right. Like, no. So I understand. I'm keeping it in context. It was for the generation of now. That's what this movie was for. It catered to the older generation, because one of the things that I did mention. There was an animated show called Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles they did a few years back or something, and they were trying to lean more towards Raphael being the leader. And I'm like, don't do that. Stop. Leonardo's the leader. So here's the thing, and I had told Bianca this when we saw the movie. After we saw the movie, it's like there's a thing when you rebrand. So rebrand something like He-Man or Thundercats or whatever like that. I don't mind that, but keep it in the main core essential elements that makes Gargoyles or He-Man or Ninja Turtles. Keep the core elements. Leonardo's the leader. Michelangelo's the funny, joking, pizza eating one.
Gotcha.
Donatello's the smart one. You don't have you can reinvigorate the franchise to fit today's aesthetic or kids or whatever. But you don't mess with the core elements that makes that's what makes Ninja Turtles the Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Everybody knows Leonardo is the leader. That's
point blank period.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
Don't change that. Raphael's the hothead. Yeah, exactly. Don't change that. That's what makes Raphael. Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, and even some of their colors, if you really think about it, their colors kind of match their personality. The blue is you see when you got that blue on. I mean, Leonardo looks like a leader. He looks like he's supposed to lead. The swords, boom. Raphael, the red, hot, anger, anger, the aggression. But it can be used as in all the movies, even with this one, the anger can be used in a proper context. Even with the live action one that Michael Bay produced, that came out. The first one, the second one was trash. Yeah. But that first one, I actually have that on Blu-ray. I actually like that movie. Yeah. It was cool. And Raphael, just like in this one, they turned his anger into a weapon that could actually be used for productivity. So I like that. And then of course, Michelangelo, the orange, the hey, the woo, you know what I'm saying? Like I like that too, you know what I'm saying? And then Donatello and everything like that. But just I like Jackie Chan as Splinter. That was cool. I mean, he is a martial artist. So the origin of how they kind of became Ninja Turtles, was very different. It was all right, it was cool, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But just coming for someone where the original origin of, seeing the birth of the Ninja Turtles, the animated show, the live action movie, all of that is a definite, compounding. It's an element that brought, more flavor to this new one, and everything got, progressed up. So, everything is good. So, overall, collectively, I feel that take your kids out. You will love it. I think it's a great movie. It's not. I wouldn't compare it to the first live action, and that new the animated one that came out. I think it was like 2007, 2008. I think that one's a lot better. As far as because it was a little bit darker, so I kind of give that a pass. I'm not even going to compare the two, but the animation style kind of a little bit. Superfly finding out Ice Cube did the voice. That was funny too.
Which character was he?
He was Superfly. He was the fly.
Okay.
Yeah. The Baxter scientist was his dad or whatever. Of course, he created the stuff like that. So, but I mean, I thought all the characters were kooky. It was all it was all gravy, man. I think you guys would love it. April was cool. I like how they did her. It was different. I forgot the voice character, but they actually made her black in this one, so she had dreads and stuff like that. We saw the trailer, so it was cool. I mean, it was something
modernize.
Yeah, you try to modernize it. There is a little mid-credit scene. I'm not gonna give any spoilers or anything like that.
Spoiler alert!
No. Yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, but. If you're looking for Shredder in this, he is not in it. I mean, of course, as you see, in the trailers, that's obvious. But stick around for the mid-credit scene. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So, but yeah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. So let's go ahead and jump into topic 3. Alone Again. They clone Tyrone movie.
Right? I'm gonna do better. I promise. I'm gonna do better.
It's on Netflix. You funny? It's on Netflix. So basically, they clone Tyrone. So. Let me go ahead and get the info. A series of eerie events thrust an unlikely trio onto the trial of a nefarious government conspiracy. That's just putting it lightly. This movie's super deep. I really wish somebody saw it so I can kind of build some context off of it. But no, you good.
Don't get me wrong. I do know some of the context. Like I said, if I can't, I'm gonna still watch the movie even if somebody spoiled it for me because I want to get my own experience from it. But of course, everybody, Black Twitter and all that, everybody saying how good the movie was, what it's about, how deep it was. I got a couple perspectives about it. I'm kind of hoping to see what your perspective is about, and I'll give an intake on what I've witnessed from people who watched the movie.
Yep. So my perspective. So it was deep. A lot of metaphor.
Same thing.
It wasn't as so it didn't. So okay. So the movie Get Out. I can never watch that movie again. It's psychologically jacked me up. Because it's not. It wasn't scary. I mean, but no, if you're black and you're intelligent, it mentally
was horrifying.
Yeah, it mentally effed you up. Like, I can no longer watch that movie again. It was phenomenal, but I can no longer watch that movie again. It wasn't. So this movie wasn't as that deep that I couldn't watch it again. But it has some very deep. It was kind of like that. So metaphorically, they use some physical stuff to represent the actual mental or spirituality of racism, all that type of stuff.
Is it kind of like Us?
Control. No, I haven't seen Us.
Okay, because I remember it was something like I didn't seen Us either, but it was like they were cloning. I think it was like cloning people too, and it was something. But go ahead though. Yeah,
it was. It's just, bro. So John Boyega. I mean, So you got the main three leads are phenomenal actors / actors.
Of course.
I mean, and I forgot how to say her name. She plays Photon
Mhm.
in Captain, and she's in the Marvels. She's coming out, and she was, of course, in WandaVision.
Right.
She plays the older version of the younger girl that Captain Marvel's friend daughter. You remember Captain Marvel, the movie, the little black girl that she gave the jacket to.
Mhm.
That's who she plays. She plays the older version of her. And even the younger alien, the younger Skrull, the girl from Game of Thrones plays her in Secret Invasion. So you know, so it was cool to kind of have that reference and everything like that.
Yeah,
but yeah, she did a phenomenal job. And Jamie Foxx and John Boyega, their chemistry together was powerful. These are two like legendary actors,
legends.
They're no joke, man. And I feel like what they brought to the project, what they brought to their characters, was something of a powerful representation, and really, you know, showing how, you know, saying. And then of course, you know, John Boy. I mean, it's in the. If you ain't see the movie, it's on Netflix, so I'm not. It's whatever. But you know, have him play himself in multiple versions and different ways. I thought was definitely good. I mean, it was definitely deep.
You see, I like that the how do they call it, the range, and I like movies that do that. I like takes a character and shows multiple versions of that individual to see how good of an actor he is. Like, I love that. Like, that's why I like Moonlight a lot. And it was the other movie. Gosh, I can't think of the guy's name, but Glass.
You talking about? I know exactly.
Bruce Willis,
about, but you talking about Mr. the Glass movie, Split.
I was like, man, that is. It's crazy, but as an actor, I'm like, yo, that is so brilliant.
Yeah,
you know, and I was like, oh man, that was great.
I would say also, you know, just a side note, a lot of people don't paying respects to Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah,
to play yourself and to have an entire dinner scene where there's only one other person. You know, that the young boy that was really the only person, the actual other person, because Eddie Murphy played everybody else at the table.
Yeah, him, and you know, of course, you know, Jenny Jackson, but man, bro,
yeah, and the second one, I'm talking about the first one.
It was just the boy,
Hercules, bro. A lot of people I know, we don't acknowledge comedy as a no. Y'all should have gave him an award for that, because that's a lot. 6
people.
Yeah, I think the brother. The mama, the grandma, the dad, like 4 or 5, and then of course the professor himself.
That's like 6 people in one freaking movie.
Yeah, exactly. So I pay respect.
That's and you're not even talking about the time for makeup, costume. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Gosh almighty. Yeah, hey, yo, shout out, tip the hat to Mr. Murphy, yo, for real.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and jump off. Oh, just real quick. I just want to throw this in the movies. The movie is already out. It's been out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, you know, because we won't really review it because of the fact that it had already been out. We kind of, you know, been trying to catch up on shows and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But you know, we took my daughter out to go see Barbie. So I wanted to just go a little quick review.
Hey yo, I heard somebody say, don't get upset with me. Barbie is the Black Panther for white women.
Oh, you funny. Nah, real, you funny. Nah, real talk.
Nah, you know, everybody's reviewing the Barbie movie. I mean, I just thought that was just crazy hilarious.
No, real quick. I mean, but the thing about it is, it's culturally powerful because it's a lot of diversity in it. So it's not just like, I mean, it's about the, you know, actual Barbie itself, but they have all the different versions of Barbie. So they got the black one, and you know, the other black one was president. They stayed
the core to the essence of Barbie.
Yeah, okay. They did really good. I love the different Kens. They had all the, you know, they had Simu Liu. He plays Shang-Chi. They had him in there, and then the dude in Secret Invasion, a black dude, Gravik.
Oh, bro, yeah.
It was night and day to see him play. I'm gonna kill you. Hey, y'all, I'm kidding. I was like, bro,
I told you the brother got rain from him playing Malcolm X.
Yeah,
Bob Marley.
Oh
my god, yo,
it was really weird to see him being like, hey guys, I'm not grabbing. Stop it. I'm not grabbing.
Is, man.
I'm kidding. Stop it. Oh, my hair. I was like, what? But Ryan Gosling did a great job. The range is crazy. All of them did a phenomenal thing. The dance. So the dance scenes were great. I mean, you guys will love it. I mean, if you want to take your kids, I wasn't really gonna want to do it, but we were going to review.
Yeah, remember
a month ago, somebody asked if we was going to review it or not.
Yeah.
And if we had,
we look out for y'all.
Yeah, if we had to see it, I said earlier, we would have reviewed it, but then of course, we couldn't do the show the other time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we saw it. I mean, I saw it. He didn't see it. But we took our daughter. She loved it. I thought it was great. The music numbers was great. Margot Robbie,
baby girl, enjoyed it.
Yeah, Margot Robbie's just gorgeous. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So the narration was great. Y'all just go see it. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you know what I'm saying. I know guys like Trevor. I ain't gonna see that. Right?
Man, hey, look, bro. Take the Doug Neverson hat off and go take your daughter.
Just kind of sneak in.
Take the kids.
If you ain't got a daughter, just kind of be like, I was in the wrong movie. Well, I mean, I'm already here, so
this isn't Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I mean, you guys love it. So let's go ahead and jump to segment 3 real quick because I know we got a guest star that we want to get to the next segment about. So since I'm the only one, you know what I'm saying, go ahead. Let me see the book so I can show it to the screen. You hold it up for me so we can talk about the first one.
At least I can do it. That's the least I can do, right?
It's funny. So the first one is Blade, number 1. No. It'll be funny. So let me go ahead and read the synopsis on it. Blade number 1. Blade is tasked with protecting a young girl being hunted by vampires and other monstrous forces, with no one understanding why. This comic starts fighting first before the story begins to unfold. It opens with a sword swinger fight scene that gets to the explosion of and the mystery of the woman the vampires want. Mm-hmm. It is awesome. So you know how we complain about Marvel and their number ones? They actually did a great job. They did a great job. So, but here's the thing, though.
They don't never mess up Blade, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Blade, they had a first page, which I remember I told you that's something I want to do when I'm doing new story arcs. I don't want to keep, they be like, you got 48 books in. Let's go ahead and do a new number 1. No, I don't want to do that. No. I just want to keep going, but we can kind of like, rebrand the front of the comic or whatever. But anyway, Blade, they just looks like, hey, this is Blade. They literally just had a page to explain who he is, and they went straight into it. They were not lying. Like the action was like straight up in there. And
bam,
I love this color palette, bro. Like the illustration is beautiful. Okay. Like before you leave, I'm gonna let you check it out inside. Yeah. It is gorgeous. Whoever did this book, this team, y'all need to just keep going. Like the blood splats, the way he fights his sword, the way he looks. It's like a hyper realistic looking anime type of thing. I really loved it. I really thought it was dope. So let's go ahead and jump to topic 2. TMNT versus Street Fighter number 2. Of course, IDW Comics. I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis. So, because, as you know, we are following this one. Yeah. The World Fighting Festival is serving up helpings of disappointment for both the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Street Fighters. After a devastating loss on a technicality, no less, and a raging Raphael challenges Gal to an unsanctioned rematch in the streets of Atlantic City. It is decent. It is okay. The dialogue's okay. The story, we're still trying to follow up, figure out what Bison's doing. Yeah. Of course, we got Dr. Baxman, and I'm just hoping it's not a repeat of the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman.
Yeah.
Because it kind of feels like that. I mean, I understand the World Tournament. We want to see Raphael fight Gal, and we saw Ryu fighting Leonardo and everything like that. But it's just, and then they end up teaming up, of course, at the end, and then Chun-Li and Raphael gets taken, and it's some type of lab. So it's like, I don't know what you're trying to do. Are you trying to? But I mean, I don't know, because I don't want it to be like, we're trying to drain their blood again. I'm like, they did the same thing in the movie. So I'm like,
I was about to go there too. I'm like, look, don't be on some. I'm gonna take the DNA and I'm gonna make one super.
Fighter. Make some more creature animals or whatever. I don't know. I want that. I want something new, man. So I mean, right now it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. So topic 3,
I like it. I mean, it takes decent. 2 of our nostalgic, anime characters and try to mash them together, but just make it make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's still a good read. I mean, if you want to, if you like both of those franchises, I mean, it's definitely a good mashup. So, definitely still check it out. I just want to see where the story's going, so I can't. I look forward to number 3 to see, maybe to tell us more. So go ahead and you can pull that one up. Topic 3, Hawk Girl number 1, DC Comics. Info, the rundown, Kendra adjusts to a new life in Metropolis while a new threat grows with a connection to her. Kendra Saunders has decided to move to Metropolis in order to start a new life. Unfortunately, she is holding back a darkness within herself and has thrown herself into her work as a hero. It's actually good. I like the illustration. It was a good start. It's a good, good number 1. I do like and this is something I wanted to do as well. You see where it says one of 6.
Yeah.
So some of their not so strong tiered characters, they do like they do a 1 of 6 runs. I like that because you don't want to waste time exhausting your
just
character.
give them a little,
because if it's not selling like that, you want to just kind of build that anticipation. So 6 issues of her, cool, and then wait 3 months. And be like, oh, hey, we got a new number, not necessarily a number, but just a new, story arc of Hawk Girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us a break from the character and then kind of come back in, because I don't like when they, take characters and it, second, B-list, C-list,
got a whole nother side story over there.
Yeah, exactly. And you're draining, people, because people are just like, well, I
didn't really like her in the first. I mean, it's not like a fan favorite.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I mean, you're trying to give light to that. Like, I guess, like I said, I understand what you're saying. Like, not so much of a fan or doesn't get that much attention. Bring it back.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Give us a 6-issue arc. Okay, cool. And then wait a couple of months, give people time to be like, dang, what happened to Hawk Girl? I was reading that a few months back. A new Hawk Girl coming out. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I was kind of making, I like this. Expectation. So, it's good. We're going to follow it. I'm definitely going to follow this one.
I'm going to catch up on it.
I like this one a little bit better than Steelworks. Steelworks was decent. Of course, I want to support our black characters, Steel and all that stuff. It's just the stories didn't really draw me in. I didn't really feel like I was just like, I want to read. But this one had me. I'm interested. I want to follow this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want to follow it. Topic 4: Superman Lost number 5, DC Comics. Adding, as you guys know, you might. So as you guys know, we've been following this one. Every issue been coming out because we loving the Superman Lost, man. This thing is good. So info: at a loss to close the widened gap between herself and Superman, Lois turns to Wonder Woman for help. Clark Kent, attempting to re-enter his life at the Daily Planet, is haunted by the dire consequences of his attempts to defend his second adopted planet from invasion. I am loving it. They're diving in deep. You're learning more about what's been happening to him. Of course, as you know, we know I think it was for them, it was a couple of hours or a day or something like that he was gone. But for him, actually, because time works different in space.
Right.
But he was gone for like 20 years. So it was like they're showing all the adventures of him, what happened, how he was lost. He was like not even, I think he was like trillions of miles away from Earth. So he didn't even really know how to even get back. Like people were like, what's that? You know what I'm saying? What's Earth? You know what I'm saying? So seeing the progression of the mental psyche, that's another thing that I really love, that they're diving in the mental aspect of what happens to a superhero. We've seen what happens to an actual human. I Am Legend. Right. What's another movie Castaway with Tom Hanks. Right. So we've seen the mental capacity what it does to a human, but what does it do to an actual superhero? You know what I'm saying? Like someone with extraordinary powers, has the capability of being able to be in space for a certain amount of time. I love seeing him defending a home planet that, they don't really have, a hero. And then on top of that, the Green Lantern that was actually shown, she got a dark side to her, but she didn't even know she was a green. She didn't even know she had a ring. I mean, she knew she had a ring and she could do so, but she didn't know what it was for. Right. You know what I'm saying? Which was pretty cool. So the fact that he was like, yeah, you're a Green Lantern. So how's, so she was like, I'm a what? Like, oh, well, you using it to, I'm just, I gotta explain this to you.
That's what it is?
Yeah, exactly. So he's like, man, I hung out with Hal Jordan and John Stewart. I gotta go ahead and let this lady know what's going on. So I thought that was pretty cool too. Topic 5, the Avengers, number 3, Marvel Comics. As you know, this is as we talk about, this is one of the actual reboots we actually liked. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Daggone. I'm going to read the info. The first tribulation event strikes the Earth. The Avengers fly into action as the Ashen combine, a collection of the multiverse's greatest monsters, descends from the impossible city to follow their respective appetites. City slayers all pursuing the assassination of metropolitan areas for sport. This is actually really good. They matched up monster with hero. I thought that was powerful. I thought it was awesome. I love how they structured everything. Captain Marvel being the leader is great. All of these I do recommend. This new Avengers, if you have not, go to your comic book store. You can say, hey, can I get the Avengers #1? 2023. Just let them know, because of course, it's a lot of #1s. We always talk about that. Hate those.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. But this is a good read. This Avengers setup, I love all the characters. You got daggone. You know what I'm saying? Captain Marvel, Vision. This is like a variant cover since I know.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, the Falcon, Captain America, and stuff like that. Scarlet Witch, they all bring something different. Black Panther, but you can really align it with, especially like with these new villains that get ready to fight, something brand new. So I definitely recommend the Avengers #3. All right, so let's go to get into segment 4, the spotlight of the day. We do actually have a guest, finally for our spotlight. Steve is going to go ahead and grab her really quickly. While he's grabbing her, we just let you know, if you have a small business or a project you would like to promote or want to be a part of promoting on this segment, you can email us at spectacularradio@gmail.com. We'd be more than happy to be able to go ahead and set up something so you can actually be a guest. We'd love to talk, have you talk about your business. If you have a book, like we had a novelist come and things of that nature. So we do have a special guest here as today for a little bit. So talk about her business. Your headset's right there. It's right there. Mic right there.
Yeah, where are my chips? They out there.
Just let me know when you get situated. You comfortable?
Good. Need some pillows. Something good, all right?
I mean, pillows are always dope. Yeah, I mean,
You good?
oh, it's dark in here.
Oh yeah, the light kept flickering, so we had to have this light. I apologize about that.
No, we just want to see.
Yeah, you could. So this is Spotlight of the Day. We got our guest here. You go ahead and introduce yourself really quickly.
Peace. So everybody in the world knows me as Jara Clark, but they call me Goddess. Well, bro,
Good.
that's how you gonna be today.
I'm messing with you.
That's fine. Cool. I got attitude for you too.
Oh, okay. I'm scared of you.
Let everybody know like the type of business you have, where to find you at on social media as well.
Absolutely.
Super dope. So my brand is Fit Goddess Tribe. We are working on becoming a holistic and health and wellness center. Our mission in the community is to help create sustainable, healthy habit changes for especially Black and Brown communities. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Fit Goddess Tribe.
Okay.
Cool.
What inspired you to actually go ahead and actually create this and what's like the story behind it and everything?
Yeah, what's the why?
Those two gentlemen out there.
Oh, the lovely, handsome young men out there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
So I don't know, but my generation, right? My parents were the do as I say, not as I do. And
Oh yeah, we in that group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. So as a young mother, I was like, I can't do that because that just doesn't work.
I understand.
And the oldest took Taekwondo. He got in at like 2.5, and that's unheard of because they don't listen at that age, but he listened. And I used to tell them we eat, sleep, and exercise.
Yeah.
And I realized, being 240 pounds, I was lying.
Oh wow.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
You describing my weight.
I think that's a number. Like a lot of people, when I tell them that was my weight, they be like, wait, well, I'm 280, I'm 250. It's around the twos where you get that like, oh snap.
Yeah.
My body don't. I don't know if this
Your knees
feels.
ain't in.
Yeah, you know,
back hurting.
Yeah, everything is this starting to malfunction. You're like, oh my god, mayday.
Alarm go off.
But I kept seeing myself. Imagine being a woman and seeing yourself in a young man, right? My children look exactly like me.
Wow.
And for me to be like, oh my God, you're the most perfect thing ever. And then not feel and treat myself the same way I treated them.
Right.
I had to, have
Shift.
that kind of, exactly. I was like,
Gotcha.
oh snap. I'm not doing the things. So they cannot do as I do because I'm not doing.
You just want to set the example.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct. So even with the business, we lead by example. Everything that we ask our clients to do, it is because we have first done it to ourselves. And
from a client standpoint, that means a lot because you're coming into something and it's like, you know how the saying goes, well, how you gonna fix my credit? Your credit ain't right.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So I actually love that concept, and it shows me that you have discipline. You take it seriously yourself.
Correct. And it's. I have a degree in psychology, so it's more mental than it is
Absolutely.
physical.
Absolutely.
And I think people have like disassociated the mind from the body, forgetting that the mind controls the body. But
wherever the mind goes, the body follows.
Exactly. We learned this in boxing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, she got hands. She got put a pause on.
Shout out to my coach Shannon with Match Bout in Chesapeake.
Okay. Shout out.
So many times as a woman going to that gym, looking for relief from the stress of just
the day-to-day.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then being a woman whose father is not available, right? Having that male mentorship, especially in an arena where
and it's young men need that.
Correct. So as you see, my kids always come with me. So I love when they see me, but it's more so they can see you guys.
Absolutely. We're happy we're
that.
so happy to even be in a position for that to happen.
Right. Because my two are thinking about being podcasters, so they
can come here, get the front row seat. We talking and we walking.
I mean,
and that's that's what we want to show the village.
Absolutely.
The women are doing a certain thing in dating world. I hear from a lot of men that women aren't doing what we should be doing, and that's sad. I'm sad that y'all feel and have to go through
that's
that.
a whole nother podcast in itself. But just real quick is we both got to play a part to till the earth. Correct. And when I mean I till the earth is bring the young, because they cliches say they're the future, but we got to groom them to have a decent future.
Correct.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We can't have them just speaking as parents ourselves, man. Like, we do our best in getting them mentally, physically, spiritually ready and prepared for the world, will also be themselves in here. And that's one thing I want children to understand yourself, so you know how to operate within this world.
Correct.
Exactly.
So
I know you have multiple locations, or where would the location be that you have and stuff like that?
We're working on a brick and mortar, but I do teach.
Oh, you mobile though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. So if somebody wanted to be able to join your program, like let them know the protocols, how they can get and all that
get in touch
like
with you.
We're running an always virtual. It's called Fit 100. So $100 for the month. You get 4 different sessions. One is a goal setting. 2 are different. One is a cardio. One is a strength training workout. And then the last one, you meet with a life coach and a nutritionist. And the whole idea is, I consider myself Mary Poppins. I don't want to train everybody. I don't have the time or the energy to really.
You want to train the people that want to be trained.
Correct. But even then, I want to train them to train themselves. I want them to have the discipline that I've cultivated within myself. I don't want to be needed. That's
basically what the health is.
Gotcha,
That's what good health is, just discipline.
Correct.
Creating good habits and being consistent with it.
Is loving yourself enough to be like, okay, I'm not going to eat this cookie because it's not going to do me justice, right? There are so many nights that I'm like,
that's 3 pounds.
Right.
But one chocolate chip cookie, 3 pounds.
Right. Now,
as I eat my snacks, I'm saying,
put
my snacks
but
away.
if you look at my Facebook page, my first story is like, people who work out all the time really are just doing it so they can eat food. It's true. I still am the heavyset woman that eats all the food that I used to. It just looks different now because of the effort that I'm putting in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I support that 100%. So I know you said, so basically I know you guys are mobile now. You say you're working on a brick and mortar.
Correct.
Like what's the overall, so when you do lock it in, because I know you said that's something that you're striving towards, is it like a goal for like the end of 2024 or for the brick and mortar, or like
let's set a goal, because nothing happens unless you set a timeline on it. So that would be the end of 2024 would be dope.
Gotcha. Right. And when you do get that spot, so like what are some of maybe the top 3 most primary goals that you're looking at with the actual, like somebody being able to walk in and stuff like that? Like what's going to be your more focus of what you're trying to do now that you want to actually have a physical place that people can walk in and talk to you? So
we've always been event creators. It's always our mission to bring the community outside of their house, outside of their box, and create something that they've maybe experienced, but in a different way. So having a brick and mortar means I don't have to go and outsource. So we've done our Goddess and Divas program before, which is an all-day healing event for women.
I like that.
It was dope. The first year we did it, it was.
Can we come?
Yeah.
No. So super dope. This year I am working on our Gods and Goddesses Unite, which is a self-care weekend for.
And see, that's why I was getting at. I understand. Men have issues, women have issues, but we need to learn how to
deal with them together. Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the community. Correct. That's how we strive and we grow. Because being in a podcast where it's a lot of this against this,
right? And
I don't like that. I'm tired of I'm just tired of it. I want to see more of this side and this side here, because this is where the love starts at,
right?
And we all we got is us.
That's right.
And exactly. So we got to learn how to just,
sit down and put our baggage to the side and be like, I see that that's over there.
But let's focus on the love and respect.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Because I'm big on that, love and respect, because that's what I'm still old school. That conquers all.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care how big the issue is. Communicate, love, and respect. We can get through this because that's all we got. And I'm not trying to be all racial, but it's like, I know certain things is dealing with a black woman I can identify with. Right. You're dealing with a black man you can identify with.
Correct. Because every time I look at my sons, I see y'all.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I weep for y'all just like I weep for the potential of what my sons may or may not have to go through.
Absolutely.
This business not only affects my dream, right? But it's, as Black people, we've been taught to have such poor health and call it a hereditary disease when it's just hereditary bad
habits.
Choices. You know what I'm saying? And
fried chicken, the fish fry. You know what I'm saying? Cornbread,
sweet potato pie. All right, stop. Y'all make me hungry.
Pass me that lard.
Collard green, collards.
But there's ways to do all of those things.
Absolutely.
Just more nutritious. We don't have to take from us. We need to give ourselves more of goodness. We just keep giving ourselves trash and then wondering why we acting weird.
Trash.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it all starts with the mental and the nutrients that you put in your body. If you're not putting nutrients in it, it's like putting bad gas in a car and expecting it to, drive properly. And especially as we get older, man, health is a lot. And I just had this conversation just last night. Health is very important for us.
You can't do anything if you are in bad health.
Exactly. And my thing is, I wanted, if God willing, I live to be 90, I want to be a healthy 90. I don't want to be at 50, got one leg because of diabetes, but I live to be 90. That's a hard another 40 years. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Then you have to retrain your whole everything because you've been living on two legs your whole life.
You see what I'm saying?
And people
now you got to adapt to a whole nother lifestyle that then just more stress, more, so
correct.
Health is everything. I appreciate individuals such as yourself, powerful individuals that, because it takes a lot, not just to do it, but also care for others. And I know how frustrating I can be just dealing with family and because I was a student athlete. And I know a couple of brothers that didn't make it to C30 because of health. It wasn't because of, violence in the street or anything in our neighborhoods. It was because of bad health.
Correct. And
I never wanted to get like that. I slip every now and then, but your boy getting back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and just dealing with family members. It's just it's a fear to go to the doctor because you hate the results that you might get, but at the same time, you got to address it so you can have the better lifestyle.
And imagine that, how many people are acting in fear? Like, I love going to the doctor.
Yeah.
I only have to go once a year. You know what I'm saying? They're excited to see me. We have a conversation about what's really going on in the world. They tell me everything's great. And I see you next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My kids the same way. When they were very little, overshare, right? They're not vaccinated, never have been. We don't believe in that. We believe that God made them perfect and that with the things that God perfectly put on this earth for us to eat, they'll stay that way.
Absolutely.
So we taught them, we raised them to be like, this is not what you do. The oldest used to get really protective over his little brother when we would take him. He's not getting stuck with the needle, is he? No, baby.
I love that.
No, baby, he's not. We're just going to the doctor to get a checkup.
That's all.
And then now, because they don't go to the doctor when they were very, very young, when they would go, they would, oh my God, what happened? What's wrong? Are we dying? No,
Right.
baby. It's just it's a wellness check. I'm supposed to do this.
The white coat scared you.
Right.
Yeah,
But
it scared grown men too. The needles.
But imagine, like, even now, when I talk to my doctors, they tell me about the fear that our people have, and it's rightfully so.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Tuskegee
absolutely.
experiments, all of that.
Absolutely.
However, we're in the age of choice and freedom. There are more doctors of color. There's, you can just do a little bit more research and make it so it's comfortable for you, as opposed to being like, I'm just not going to go.
Yeah,
I'm just not going to use the technology that's available to me.
I got some uncles like that. Man, I ain't going to no. Man, they don't know that. I'm like, look,
But they
boy.
Do. They do, to an extent. They may not know about you, but if you don't know about you,
I'll
you
say
can't.
this: just
Exactly.
go to find out what's wrong with you, and then you do the discipline to fix it.
Correct. And
So if I'm sorry to cut you
no,
off.
you're good.
If the doctor said you got high blood pressure,
You got high blood pressure.
okay, now let's fix it.
What do you want to do about it? You wanna
Exactly.
continue to have high blood pressure and die because of a stroke in your sleep, or
Right. And put that on your family. Then now we got it because
you probably haven't drawn up your will yet. You probably don't have savings or anything.
listen, I had to bury my father in 2020.
My condolences.
The amount of stress that I had to endure because we weren't prepared. You know what I'm saying? And I hate for anybody to go through that. I mean, it's inevitable, but we want to live as long as we can, as healthy as we can, so we can make some good memories before we go out.
Correct. But that's the crazy thing. We all know we're going to die, but we act like it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, how many of us in this room have drawn up our will yet?
I did.
Well, no, I've been working on pieces of it
I like
because for the business and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
That's
Yeah, because I mean,
something I want to pass to. That's
Correct.
the whole point
Yeah.
of Spectacular Inc.
Yeah, to pass down to our
kids. So I've been
kids,
working on like fragments of what I want to say and how I kind of want it
to set it up correctly, so
yeah,
everybody gets their piece.
Mhm.
So to that note, there is legal aid, and it's a free service, and they'll draft it for you, so you don't have to be so meticulous. And then after they draft it, you can tell them, no, I like this, no, I don't like this, add this, don't. You know what I'm saying? Delegate. Bro.
Oh, okay,
You know
that's
what I'm
cool.
saying?
Yeah, I like that.
Because
I like that.
I know it needs to get done. Mine is being drafted by somebody.
Okay.
I don't necessarily have the finances, but it's a free service. So now I don't have to worry about how it's going to get done. It's getting done. And then when I see it, I can make the changes. And then you keep doing what you do till I get what I want.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so you
'cause
keep modifying it.
We got
adjusting
we
it.
got
So
we got the
more-
basics though.
Yeah,
Correct.
You know, the
more-
life insurance and stuff like that. But as
Yeah,
far-
oh yeah,
so we
I got
we
that right
got,
off rep. Yeah, my kids say, yeah, if something happened to me, they definitely get some bread.
But as far as like our businesses and stuff that we got, because like I said, he got all the Spectacular Inc. And like I said, he needs it for it to go so he can continue
Correct.
once we leave. And that's the same way I want
Correct.
with my kids. So yeah, like setting up the trust and things of that nature. But yeah, we on it.
Yeah, your name's so in the Spectacular Inc. So I didn't want to tell you nothing, but
Oh.
for people who are close to me, they
I feel special now.
That has
Yeah.
had my back since I started it. So.
Since day one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Day one, you know what I mean?
But we
Yeah.
definitely appreciate you coming in talking about your business. One more time, let everybody know the name of your business, where to
every
find
platform,
the social media, and how to reach you.
Yeah.
Super dope. So, like I said, we do have events, right? At the
And
end
the
of
next event too. Yeah, go ahead.
at the end of every month, we do our Bookworms Unite. So just like you, I have two podcasts.
Mhm.
One is called Fit to Heal. So for those
Right
that,
on.
we be doing the things.
Yeah.
But for those that are struggling mentally for whatever reason, whether it's finances, romance, any of the collective trauma that we deal with, we have a program that addresses those. As an entity, we go out and find resources to solve those problems. I am not the head honcho on everything, but I do know how to find people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
Fit
what
to
we're here
Heal
for.
discusses that.
Connections, relationships.
Correct. Because that's the thing we're missing now in life is the human connection.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Especially with all the
Exactly.
technology and AI. And
Mhm.
that's a whole nother podcast. But
And then our second podcast is the Empowerment Bookstore. I'm super, super proud of it. As an author, I interview other authors on their works. Right. So if you an
Yeah, we
author,
definitely got to.
you know what I'm saying? I need to see about you. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk about some things.
yeah, absolutely.
It's always an honor to hear people's stories.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the month, I did it as a a birthday gift to myself. We
No,
meet
happy
up.
birthday.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
I
that.
ain't gonna ask you how old you are. What?
37.
Oh, for real? Oh,
Yeah.
you
Oh, you look 27. So.
little pup.
Oh,
Yes.
When is your birthday?
July 17th.
Oh, gotcha. My
Okay.
birthday is August 15th. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you should come
Mine's
out.
September 1st. Just in case anybody
Just,
wants
it
to know.
you know what I'm
is.
saying? We
Oh,
throwing
yeah.
it out there.
Yeah, so,
Everybody's
yeah.
birthdays.
I got you. You funny. But you
So-
said, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So every author that is on the Empowerment Bookstore, I invite them out to this Black-owned bookstore in Newport News, Paperbacks Inc. Phenomenal. Like, I'm a nerd. So you walk in there, it's like Belle. You're like, oh my God. there's
We
books
nerds.
everywhere.
That's why we connected. See,
Yep.
That's
ain't
what I'm
God good? Look at it. Won't he do it?
I
Won't he
bring
will?
my comic books out so you can see them.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's spectacular.
That's what we
comic,
do.
So.
Yeah.
Super dope. Super dope.
Exactly.
And at the new networking event, the bookstore offers consignment options. So we had a couple authors consign into the bookstore, so now their books are in that. You know, our again as a
Come
Black
on now.
brand, our
Exactly.
mission is to create a cycle of health and wellness, and that means financially well as well. So this
Get that bread right.
correct. This Bookworms Unite is our economic standpoint, right? Where we're coming together, we're coming into a space that's Black owned, we're supporting them with whatever. We're either buying the books that they have available, used, new, whatever, or authors such as ourselves are putting our books in there and then promoting ourselves and said bookstore. So now that's group economics, right?
All right, so I'm just gonna put on the table. I'm gonna need a finder's fee for putting this together. Cause look, I already see when he do this right here, his mind going. And when I do that right there,
Oh, that's
my
your
mind
thinking.
going.
That's your thinking, man.
Yeah.
So we already plotting and we gonna make something happen. Trust me.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
Like
Oh,
big.
No, I
'Cause
like
when we
it.
put our minds together.
That's the mindset.
That's why I love this boy. Yeah, that's a brilliant mind right there.
That's what's up.
I appreciate you. And then let everybody know where to find you out on social
Oh, yeah,
media.
I'm sorry.
Again, just
Keep
one
cutting
more
her
time so they can-
No, good, because it's a lot. If I
Yeah.
start to tell you everything that I actually do, you can be like, wait, hold on, I need a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely gonna connect.
Yeah,
we
Oh, you
definitely-
family now, so you know this. Once you're in, you're in.
Yeah, that's what I call the Harry Tubman. I'm like, oh, you want to come over here? No, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, find me on social media, Fit Goddess Tribe. I believe on Facebook it's Fit Goddess Tribe Mindset. Instagram is Fit Goddess Tribe. YouTube is Fit Goddess Tribe and some numbers. I think it's 8654. I'm trying to figure out how to change it to Fit Goddess Mindset to make it easier on my brain.
Yeah, right.
Gotcha.
But if I could, you spotlight young Black entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah. That's so spotlight of the day is basically about all the different
on in here, young man.
businesses and stuff like that. So
This man, he got a multi-billion-dollar business at the age of 5. No,
I mean, technically he has. But
Come on in.
come here. I need
The
you
young
to come
man.
and stand right here. You're gonna put these on. You're gonna be able to hear yourself.
This is your pre-podcast workout right here.
Correct. Now you can hear me, yes?
Yeah.
All
Yo,
right, so into the mic, tell the people who you are.
what your name is, son?
I'm Adventure Time Eli, and I like to help with wildlife and endangered species conservation, and I do that through Instagram and social media.
Oh,
that's good.
But tell them where you've been so far.
Oh, the places I've been at are Sportsmanship Museum, A+ Academics, and the Virginia Zoo.
And
That's
what
good.
did you do at the Virginia Zoo and the Children's Museum?
I taught about my animals.
Specifically.
I taught about reptiles and amphibians.
From what thing? What'd you write?
What do you mean?
oh, put you on the
Oh, my
spot. You on the spot now? Let's go.
Yeah, from my book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got a whole book. Oh, you an author. You an author. All right, show it now.
Go
Show
ahead,
it up.
show it up.
This is Adventure Time Eli's Life Your Scary Adventures.
Speak on
Yeah,
your
you can speak
product,
to the
boy.
mic.
Speak
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
product. Yeah.
Go ahead.
And it's about reptiles and amphibians.
Mhm.
And mostly about the animals that I've had.
Oh, you got these in your house?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not all of
I ain't
them.
coming over there.
And what's the newest facet of your business?
The dog sitting.
Pet sitting, yes.
Yes.
You setting pets? Okay. So if any of y'all need some pets to be sit, babysat or whatever, that's your man right there. Give him. How much you
Okay.
charge? About $20? $20?
You
$20?
working on your pricing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's coming up.
Oh, we gonna get
so
it.
we definitely appreciate you, and yeah, we
Give 'em some
definitely
work
all
for the summer.
network and everything like that. So we definitely appreciate you coming out. Definitely spot on it today, and we definitely going to be networking with you as well.
Yeah,
So
you
we
family, man.
appreciate you, family. So So I appreciate y'all. So yeah, we can go ahead and jump in because we got to go ahead and knock this stuff out. We got 30 more minutes, so we'll go ahead and knock this out. So we'll go ahead and jump on to the next segment. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into segment 5, streaming lifestyle. Topic 1, Warrior special seasons 1 through 2 review. Episodes 6 through 8, season 1 on Max. We appreciate you. Great.
All right.
So you told me now you done watched the whole seasons, but
yeah,
we've been trying to keep up. So here's my thing.
You shouldn't have put me on because now I love it.
Yeah, of course. Now, so I want you to tell me, because I mean, I talk about how great the show is. I'm gonna read some of the info that's about. This is kind of generalization of what 6 through 8 is. Tensions escalate between the Hop Boy and the Long Z after an assassination attempt during the Bodacious Chinatown parade. Big Bill sets out to pay out his debt to Jack Damien. Leaving Lee to keep watch over Lucy and the children. So this has been a very powerful show from a lot of perspectives, whether it be from dialogue, whether it be from the martial arts, whether it be from just the acting in general. I am loving every aspect of it. I do look forward to watching season 3. I know you jumped to it, but I wanted to try to have everybody kind of.
I ain't gonna spoil it.
Build up to it,
to a degree.
I'm talking to the team. But from what you've been seeing with season 1, how are you feeling? How did you feel about season 1 as a whole, and from what you learned with season 1?
Okay, the writing is phenomenal. Okay, one thing I am on, it has to make sense. Even in action, it has to make sense. I like how every character has their own backstory and how it's not just focused on one individual. They show the whole cast has their own backstory. And they show the characteristics of each character, and I really like that. It shows it's a web. It spreads so much, but it all makes sense in how it all comes together. That's why I say the writing is so phenomenal. The action, A+.
Yeah, it's probably some of the best I've ever seen on a show.
Like for real.
Yeah.
And also my brother Melendez talked out, even though you're hearing the English, they're actually speaking Chinese.
Yeah.
And they switch it from, so say the one of the tribes in front of like the police officers, they're speaking Chinese, but we can hear what they're saying in English. But to them, the characters, they're speaking Chinese, so we can hear what they're saying. And I love how they switch. Oh my God, that is so freaking brilliant, dude. The way they do it, because they go from, I'm not gonna mock them, but they go speak Chinese and then it goes to English and you hear what they're talking about.
Yeah,
that was dope as hell. And oh God, everything makes sense. Everybody's like in Chinatown, everybody wants to be the big boss, and because it's all about opium.
Yeah, that power. Yeah, just trying to dominate the Chinatown and just trying to.
And it's a lot of, okay, I want to be the big dog, but I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna try to kill you all so I can get your spot, and then everything is just, oh my God, it's just intertwining and just.
It's literally the Asian version of Game of Thrones.
I was just about to say that.
It is.
No, like literally. Just with no dragons or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Hands are dragons, feet are dragons. You know what I'm saying? It's all crazy.
Oh my God. And see, and I believe y'all was saying that these are like the early writings of Bruce Lee. So just imagine. I'm glad it was able to come to light, to continue his legacy. But just imagine if he was actually able to be hands-on with this.
Yeah, that thing would have been crazy.
Yeah, so I appreciate you putting me on that one. Yeah, like, cause I don't even watch a lot of things, but that I was glued, bro. Because it's just it makes you, it keeps you going. Like, it's not like a whole bunch of dialogue. It's like it has its action points, it has its dialogue, but it's not long-winded out to where it gets boring.
Exactly. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Love it.
Yeah. So
definitely check that out, guys. For Warrior on Max. Topic 2, Hijack. Now we're in the full season review. All of it is out. So I'm gonna read info. Hijack, 7-episode real-time thriller from Apple TV Plus, took flight on Wednesday. positioning Idris Elba Sam Nilsson on a 7-hour flight from Dubai to London. Alias no long into said excursion through earlier than that had planned. A small team of hijackers took control of the plane. I'm going to say this. The show itself collectively is powerful and dynamic. I love the spellbinding, like, you know, edge of your seat thrills and everything like that nature. They did not, pun intended, stick the landing. That ending, man,
bro,
I
this
was
is the
like,
longest
bro,
7-hour flight ever.
Yeah, I was like, okay, because they had me on the edge of my seat every episode until the very end.
Why does it always do that? Why do they always do that?
Yeah, I don't know how they did. Why they didn't end it right? I don't understand.
Bro, it's like,
because one of the biggest misconceptions and confusion parts to me was the lady that shot the pilot, and then she was like, "They got my daughter." She gets off the plane on the phone. "I'm coming home, daughter." I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I thought she was caught. How are you calling her and talking to her, telling you on your way home? You need to let her off. Like, nah, I'd have been like, yo, how you talking to your daughter? I thought your daughter. I thought you said they had her. Like, I was confused about that. Then the whole him, I forgot my gift, and then to give us an extra 5 minutes of like, yo, you gonna die today? No, I'm not. Boom! Oh my God! Such and such. Call me on my phone. I put it on top of the toilet. I was just like, the writing here is, I don't know. I feel like the writer that was writing it went to the bathroom, and then somebody else came in and wrote it and submitted it.
This is my perfect time.
Yep.
It's my shot.
Yep. And then it submitted it. It was like, what you do? I already submitted it to the producers, fool.
No.
My ending. What happened? Like, yeah, the ending wasn't that good. It wasn't to me. How did you feel about the show collectively and that ending?
Collectively, I like the cleverness of it, just and it shows in his son from what his son did in the last episode.
We didn't even see them together. That was whack.
Right.
Go ahead.
But you can see that his son is his son.
Yeah. Dude, though, that he ain't like, that was dope though. It's a fire. We need everybody call him. He looks so corny, like he's like, which was the whole point. They was like, oh, this dude ain't nobody. He a cornball. Yeah, right. All right, come on, let's go downstairs so we can get on the ground, get that food. Where you arrested? Like, I was like, yeah, they got him. That was good. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I love the cleverness of Idris Elba. It's like he's playing both sides, but the main goal is like, bro, I'm just trying to get home. I ain't trying to get shot. I ain't trying to get killed. I just want to get home. So whatever I got to do to make y'all land this plane, so I can go home to my woman and my kid, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
because like, I mean, of course, realistically, this show could have been over in the second episode. Yeah, I mean, when he had the gun, he could have popped him right there. But no, then again, no, because it was blanks in it.
Oh yeah, he had to actually change out to get.
Yeah, they actually change. But I'm like, yo. And
then they shot one of the main. It was two of the guys that was the bad guys they got out of jail. They didn't even address that either. They shot the guy in the head, and then they drove off. So I'm like, so what happened to them? What happened to the whole stock market thing? Bro, like,
I knew that they switched when they got into the woods.
Yeah, I knew something happened. I knew,
bro, what? They're just sitting there. Duh. Because they're switching out.
Exactly.
Why would they just drive? They driving 50 miles an hour, and all of a sudden they stop for about 5 minutes, and then they gonna go back.
Exactly.
Something happened.
Exactly. It was all right. When it started ending, it was like.
But I get it. They trying to drag it so they can have another season, I guess.
Oh, they're not doing no more. They supposedly they're not doing no more. It was just so.
So what is it, like 10 seasons? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, because what else he gonna hijack?
No, I mean,
it was 7 episodes. It was just 7 episodes. This was the season finale, and they're not going to do nothing else with this. I think it was just it was like a mini series. So
yeah, like kind of like a filler, I guess. This is I don't know, man.
Yeah,
like, because I don't see how they. I mean, honestly, the movie could have been. It could have been over with in like 4 episodes. Could have been a movie.
Yeah, it could have been 2 hours.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just because they didn't need to drag it. But
always bet on black. But anyway, let's go ahead and just Topic 3:
yeah.
Secret Invasion full season review. Lord, let's talk about this.
Can we skip this?
Info after meeting in Finland in the last episode, they have come to the realization that the Skrulls are trying to start a war between Russia. Talking about another thing they ain't stick the landing.
See what I'm saying?
That weird picture.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Girl had Drax's arm. She was like, it looked like somebody edited Drax's arm and put it on her. Like, yo, it looked horrible. That battle was trash.
And I bet you that battle cost about $200 million.
Yeah, a lot of the money probably went towards that battle, man. It was, bro, this thing was just whack, bro.
But I knew it was her from the beginning. Instead of Fury.
Oh god! Oh yeah.
I'm like,
and then all the powers and now they got.
Because they could have played that so much better if they had. It says they got the budget. Like I want actually turn into like. I feel it could have been better.
Yeah,
instead of just this.
Yeah, that joint was horrible, bro. And now you gave her all the power. So what's the point of having the Avengers, bro? Like she can fight.
Yeah, she can do everything. She's everything.
Yeah, she don't need to, be like, we got to call the Avengers. Why? Hey,
could you come show this real quick?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's the big thing to come judge? Oh, I'm judging. Oh, don't worry about it. You ain't gonna judge nothing. Yeah,
cosmic energy.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like it was whatever.
She's every Marvel character.
Yeah, exactly. Which is crazy.
Thanos, Hulk.
Yeah, she got all that power.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's stupid. I don't understand. I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know.
I
feel like they
might
lost
be a
their
time
way.
limit on it. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. But yeah, so Nick Fury ain't got no game because the only woman he could find was a Skrull. Man's piping a Skrull.
It was cool to see him though. I feel like Sam did a great job with what he had, and the guy that played Gravik did the best he could with it. Yeah. I loved him better. Actually, the funny thing is, until the last episode, between the last episode and Barbie, I loved him in Barbie more than I did the last episode of Secret Invasion. I loved him up to the last episode. Last episode was just a trash turd.
What could they do?
The ending was blah. The rest of the show was decent. So
$1 million question.
Mm-hmm.
When did Rhodey get taken over by a Skrull?
Yeah, everybody think it's. Some people say Civil War. Some people say Endgame. That's the big thing.
I mean, at least we know where he's at. Because I like how they excluded that from the first time. You know, saying to give it a little more suspense. We knew he was a Skrull from the beginning. But now the question is like, okay, when did the Skrull take over? You know what I mean? That's the $1 million question right now. So.
Yeah, so we'll dive more into it, whatever they're going to do next, man. Whatever. Anyway, topic 4, My Adventures.
I don't know where they could go. But anyways.
Topic 4, My Adventures with Superman, episode 4 through 6. Review, Max. Info, Lois uncovers a secret in Metropolis and is determined to get to the truth. Superman tracks down a dangerous weapon in the city and finds himself in the crosshairs of a serious organization, Task Force X. It's all right.
It sucks, man. It sucks. Oh, my God. Like, bro. Oh man!
Tell me why you think it sucks.
It's. I'm being a little biased because it's not our Superman. Like how we grew up.
Talking about the animated Superman that we love. Yeah, that was actually really good.
The reason why I say it sucks because like Lois is really annoying. But at least she's not dumb though, because like I don't get Super. Like I like Superman, but let's be real. Superman, Clark Kent. Superman, Clark Kent.
Yeah, he has to add to the mystique of oops, I dropped. Oops.
And look, he picked up the big ass. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so it's crazy, bro. I'm like, and I know because he keeps the act up. They're gonna like, man, Superman. If he was Superman, why he so weak and clumsy? Oops! Like he trying to keep playing like he's fumbling stuff and everything. Like you said, that whole thing with Lois is like, bro, that's on super heavy. Oh, here you go. Like, bro, like
and then you're like, oh well, how about me, you, and Superman in the same room have a conversation? I'm like,
yeah, she ain't stupid. Yeah, I like that part. But the last episode.
No, it's pretty good. My phone ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
It's cool. It's just
It's just there.
It's
Bianca
couldn't
did
say
that,
it better.
Bianca did ask a good question. She was like, well, so how old Batman will be? Where would Batman be at right now? And I was like, looking at his ass, like, and looking at Superman's age, I was like, man, Batman probably just finished training, so he probably don't even have his suit yet. He probably about to make his suit.
See, if they could incorporate that, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be very interesting.
Yeah, because right now I like that they're doing a different take on how the villains got created. Because you got the oh my god, Live Wire. There we go. So it's a different way how they created Live Wire. Deathstroke's not Deathstroke. No, it is Deathstroke. I think that's in there. In there now, and of course Amanda Waller, of course. So it's. I just want to kind of see where they're going with it. I don't know how many episodes is going to be in this season, and I mean if they end off on the cover like, oh, we want you to meet Bruce Wayne or something like that, then I'm like, okay, cool, we'll check it out. Hopefully we may see a Green Lantern or something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something pop up.
I would love to see it like this and like this style. You know what I mean? The Batman. But like keep it on the same pattern though. Like don't have Batman older already established. And like, nah, let's see. Cause I would really like to see that the gap from him, his parents died to what it is.
Like a different take on it.
Yeah.
Instead of reading in the comics and stuff.
Yeah, so like okay. Parents died to until he decides to come back. Man, I want to see that.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
They're training with Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, I want all that.
So yeah. Definitely. So yeah, I mean it's decent. I mean, if you ask our recommendation,
if you ain't got nothing to do, it's something to watch.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're in the comic books, like us, if you're a geek fan, just watch it. I mean, episodes only like 19 minutes, 22 minutes. They're not even that long, bro. So you good, man.
You can zip through it.
Throw it on Max. You good. So topic 5, Lioness. I know you haven't watched this yet. Lioness specialized episodes 1 through 3 review. Paramount Plus info. Things go array for Joe and her team during a mission out in the field. Joe is left devastated upon her return home. Joe's family life presents its own challenges. Cruz tries to escape a dangerous situation. Joe must choose an agent. Zoe Saldana has never been better. This show is legendary. I love it. Matter of fact, me and Bianca were watching episode 2 last night. It was, I mean, we saw the episodes. I'm telling you now, episode 2, the first half of it ain't even no action. You just learned about her family. You like on the edge of your seat, like, yo, this is crazy.
Entertaining though.
Yeah, like you like, your husband, a doctor, and he got to tell what.
Does this give me Citadel vibes?
Actually, it's better than Citadel. The writing's better. Yeah. It's on the level of when we were watching the show with Sylvester Stallone, Tulsa King. Yeah, it's on that level. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm tuned in.
Yeah, because the same guy that did Tulsa King is doing this one.
Oh,
yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah. It's on that level with it's like that mixed with FBI, mixed with SVU, Law and Order. Yeah. Like it's good.
It's there.
Zoe is on fire. I'm gonna wait till you get a chance to catch up. Hopefully, we did the next show. We have Kevin and Melinda, so we can all talk about this. My fault. But yeah, they got 3 episodes out now. Episode 4 every Sunday.
So another one comes out tonight then.
Yeah, another one coming out tonight. And we'll review episodes 4 through 5 at that point. So by that time you'll be caught up. But yeah, our recommendation, definitely watch Lioness. It is phenomenal. Week by week episodes, Paramount Plus. It is great. So let's go ahead and jump into segment 6.
And real quick, if y'all guys got some stuff that y'all want us to check out, let us know in the comment section. Let us know.
Definitely. Also, just let you know, so we're going to do segment 6 and we're going to jump right on into segment 7. Which is question back. Now, I'm gonna address these questions, but I do want to. I was gonna get with you. We need to go ahead and set a time. We're gonna do just a question back special.
You want to do this Saturday?
I gotta see. I gotta check my scheduling and stuff like that. But we'll chop it up. But we're gonna do a special video. I don't want to review nothing. I just want to because there's a lot of questions we still gonna review.
Yeah, we respect y'all.
Yeah,
we love y'all.
So we just gonna go through all the questions that came in.
We don't want to forget about nobody.
Exactly.
Every last one of y'all are special and important to us, and we're dedicated to y'all and getting y'all what y'all want. So we're all about you guys. So we're gonna we're gonna satisfy everybody. We're gonna do what we do. All right.
Yeah, so we'll let you guys know when we're doing a live video. Check our, our Instagram, Facebook feeds, Spectacular Radio. So we'll let you know when we're gonna do a live, record live, do a question back special. But let's go ahead and do segment 6, Gaming Pod. So topic 1, just real quick, because you haven't even touched on this, but I just want to just gloss over it real quick. Final Fantasy 16 is out. The reviews are in. IGN says it's 9 out of 10. Pocket Lint says it's 10 out of 10. Huh? I don't have it.
All right, no, because I can always hop on the sticks with you.
Yeah. Well, what system you got? Oh, okay. You funny. No, I didn't know. I was just making sure. Matter of fact, here's the crazy thing. We're gonna touch. Actually, because I didn't put it in the notes, but I'm about to touch on something real quick. Before we get into the other topic, but I want to touch on something really quickly after Final Fantasy 16. A PC Max says it's 4 out of 5. So if you're in the Final Fantasy, it's not as like the other one where it's a long RPG. Because a lot of people, which I do understand, that sometimes you talking about getting what you pay for,
right?
But sometimes you go to a buffet, you getting too much. You're like, well, I understand that you got more than what you paid for, but it's like some of these games, some people got families, and it's kind of hard to beat a game. You got 200 hours. It's like,
it's like kind of overwhelming.
Like, how far am I? You only 28% done, bro. I just put 80 hours in here. What you mean 28% done?
Like 2 years to finish.
And then we dropping a new bonus, another map, 50 hours more. You like, bro, I can't. So like some of these, like Witcher 3, bro. I mean, I never trade that game out. I'm always gonna have it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I probably not gonna beat that in my lifetime, bro. It's like with the add-ons and stuff like, bro. It's like almost 300 hours, bro. I'm like, bro, there's no way. I barely can play games now when I got the kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm gonna beat a 300-hour game?
Come on, now.
Bro. Come on.
We talking about this about 2030.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I finished this game. Well, PlayStation 7 out. Anyway, but Final Fantasy 16 more grounded. All right.
Yeah.
So, but before I do topic 2, Mortal Kombat 1, all you need to know. So let me review the information here real quick. So for Mortal Kombat 1, everybody's excited about that. So 23 Mortal Kombat 1 characters have been revealed so far, including DLC fighters and 6 leaked characters. We already know about them. We're talking about the Combat Pack 1 features 3 crossover characters: Homelander, Omni-Man, and Peacemaker, which is really the only reason I'm getting this game.
Absolutely.
Because I wasn't really gonna get it for real.
Real talk.
But classic Mortal Kombat characters like Takeda, Quan Chi, and Armarak balance out the roster. Though some fans may have preferred their appearance in the Injustice series, which they may be doing a third one. We don't know yet. That's the rumor.
It's up in the air. Yeah.
The collector's edition, so you get information. So the collector's edition is a $249.99 version of the game, available exclusively for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. The collector's edition includes all the bonuses present with the premium edition, including early access to the game and the combat pack. The premium edition costs $109. That's what I'm getting. And includes the game itself and the pre-order bonus plus the following items: early access starting September 14th, early access to DLC characters, and a steelbook. I want that steelbook.
Yes, sir.
Combat 1 is undeniably one of the most interesting gaming titles of 2023. It will release on September 19th, 2023, only for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. So all the information you need to know about the Mortal Kombat game. I know you're excited about it. You definitely want to come through, because when I get the system, which we're about to talk about in a minute, we definitely want to come have a controller. So
we there.
So
we might stream it live. You don't know.
Yeah. So Spider-Man. So the Spider-Man system, I was able to reserve for the exclusive limited edition, and we doing an unboxing video.
Yeah.
So I'm hyped for this Spider-Man system. Comes with the exclusive Spider-Man controller. So it's gonna definitely be hype with that. So I just wanted to let you guys know we will be doing an unboxing video. It's gonna be, I think it's a whole month before it actually comes out. Shout out to GameStop that allows you to make payments on it, so that's really cool. Then of course we want to talk about Gaming Pass real quick. The crazy thing about Game Pass, this is what I'm saying about you getting, like, if you got an Xbox. So I got an Xbox One S. It's crazy because games that came on the Xbox Series X and S, because of the Game Pass, I can actually play on my system.
Nice.
Which is crazy. But the thing about it is, the biggest question is, how does that impact their hardware sales? Because if somebody like me or I'm telling you, like, bro, yo, that new such and such, yo, what you need a Xbox One X for? I mean, whatever, the series, whatever. Just go ahead and grab. Yo, I just want to come get me an Xbox One S. Oh, this one like 150. Cool. I'll go ahead and grab that.
Let me grab
and then just go ahead and get Game Pass. Pay for that junk for 11 something or 12 something a month. And then you're like, oh yeah, well that new game came out. Oh yeah, word. Let me go ahead and boom, boom, boom. Now you playing. Now you online with me playing a new game on an old system. So the question to be, I mean, how you feel like? Do you feel like this is a setback? Because they already claimed that they lost the console wars. So do you feel like it's a major setback for them, or how you feeling like as far as like? Because I just discovered that I'm sitting here, I can play Redfall, which is a game that's only supposed to come out on the new systems, but because I got the Game Pass, now I can play it on my Xbox One S.
It's pros and cons. I can see why they would do that to try to beat everybody to the punch, and to have people who may not be able to get this system right away to experience it, new games and stuff. But like I said, as far as the physical copy, they're gonna have to come up with some new idea. If that's the angle that they're going. You said they
no. So Game Pass is digital only. So the physical disc, yeah. So if you have to have the new Xbox Series X or S, I mean the Xbox Series X.
But that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
So you don't have to purchase the game.
Yeah, you just pay Game Pass a month and play it.
So to get the physical copy, you have to purchase the actual game. So think about it. Let's be real. Most games are either from $50 to like $90. I can pay $11 or $12 a month, and I can get this
and play it on my system.
And be done with it. Never had to touch the physical copy. Never had to purchase the physical copy. So in those sales is what I'm saying. The physical,
that's gonna be
there. It's a drought. So how would they? But I get why they would do that. Like, okay, I want everybody to experience this. So I don't know. They might. I don't know. They might charge subscription up a little bit to try to subsidize for the loss.
Because then it's like you and me both had Game Pass. You times us by like 1,000 people in the area. Right. You times 12 something by that. That's a lot of bread a month though. If you times that by I'm just saying within the city alone, that's a lot of bread coming to you every month.
But think about it though. If all of us had to buy the physical copy for $80.
Yeah, that's different than
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, from a greed standpoint, from a capitalistic standpoint, it would be more better for the 1,000 people to have the
physical game
opposed to, okay, yeah, I got $11 a month for 1,000 people, but it's still like, that's like not even a half of what you would get if it was a physical copy.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And then I don't even have to have the new system for it. Like, say if they like, only for this and this. Oh well, I got the Game Pass, so I can get it.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but I do get why they did that. So I say the only thing is they'll probably try to get it to subsidize is to increase the subscription a month, probably like another 50%, mark it up like another 50% or something, to try to get the profit back from the physical copies. I don't know.
So yeah, guys. So we're about to wrap up. So we're gonna touch a couple of questions. We're gonna take 5 minutes. We're gonna try to touch as much as we can for question bag, and then we're done. So just letting you know, of course, if you want to send us a question, spectacularradio@gmail.com. We are going to do a question back special, straight video, answer all questions. If you send a question in, don't worry about it. We're going to do a special video, knock out a lot of questions, but we want to knock out as many as we can in 5 minutes. So here we go. So Kyle Renner, we appreciate you. All right. So
shout out to my boy Kyle.
Yeah, exactly. So are we going to talk that other trash we call a season finale and Secret Invasion?
We already did.
Yeah,
we cover that.
So sucks. We agree with you. Thank you for that. That turd. So whack. Anyway,
trash.
Zaps writes, Lando series really coming, and brothers Donald and Stephen Glover are writing it. How excited are you guys? That's going to be dope.
Two brilliant minds, and they're related. It's like me and him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I already know it's gonna be dope.
The only thing about it is just wait. You're gonna have to wait a while. So you're gonna have to wait a while because it's gonna be a while before that even comes out.
Yeah.
He-Man writes, so Kevin Spacey is not guilty and off and free. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that and stuff like that. But that's all we have time for questions. So we wrap it up. Let you guys know to definitely check us out.
Well, we're definitely going to make a special episode to take care of all the questions. So y'all stay tuned. All right.
So yeah, definitely stay tuned.
We love y'all.
Definitely love y'all. Check us out, Spectacular Radio, Spectacular Comics, LLC, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Twitter, whatever that is now.
All that.
We appreciate y'all.
XYZ.
Next episode. Y'all take care, man. We appreciate you.
Love y'all. Peace. Yeah.